Okay, let's take a look at something neat here. Let me get the chair out of the way. May look a little bit goofy at first, but only costs $1, and whatever works, right? What's around my belt? Yeah, my big fat gut, right? Let me hook in. Right now I have a piece of shock cord between two carabiners on either side of my belt. Underneath I actually have a Black Rapid lug. You don't actually have to use that, you could use something else as long as it attaches your tripod attachment. Another piece of shock cord and another carabiner that attaches the shock cord that goes across my waist. What if I told you that you could more than double the low shutter speeds that you can do with your camera? And typically it'll take you about 10 minutes to perfect. Take a nice Weaver stance. Okay, right now I'm at a quarter of a second. F16. Quarter of a second. Tack sharp. Tack sharp. I can read every one of the shutter numerals on the top of that Fuji X Pro 2. Four seconds, quarter of a second, F16, tack sharp. I can see the tiny white dot 10 feet over there on the switch on that device. What would this be useful for? Think. Indoor shots, club scenes, concerts where you're not allowed to, there's no way you're going to take a tripod to a a rave, a club, a concert. They're not going to let you have it. Even if you had it, you're going to be people crashing all over the place. Your camera's going to be on the floor. It takes 2 seconds for me to unhook from this. Unhook from this. Quarter of a second. With about 1 day's training with this, typically less than that actually, you could actually shoot at a half a second. Do I have the optical stabilization on? Yes, I do. So what happens if I turn the optical stabilization off? Or if I'm using a lens like this 27mm f2.8 prime? Still, I'm at a half of the working shutter speeds that I'm able to work at. So if 30th is as low as I can go without any optical image stabilization, easily take it down to 1/8 of a second, easily. Easy. It's going to cost you about, assuming you already have the little, these are little keychain carabiners, by the way, keep your keys on. These are actually a little bit beefier than that. The shock cord is going to cost you $1. I'm going to assume you already have a Black Rapid lug. I'm going to assume you've already got some keychain carabiners. If not, the whole thing's going to cost you, I don't know, $4. So between $1 and $4. It works. I'm talking about 90% of the time. If you've got 20 minutes of training with this little device that I came up with. Now, can you see this around my belt? I know, it's my fat belly's hiding it, right? No, but honestly, can you see it? Got a carabiner here for a belt loop, shock cord going over here. Now, what's going to take you the longest, and it'll take you about 15 minutes, is getting the exact, you have to compensate for the stretch on the shock cord so that you're able to bring your camera up to the correct position. So that you're tensioning the base of your camera between 5, actually about between 4 and 6, 7 pounds. You don't need that much tension. And you're actually going to hold your camera very lightly. You're going to let the shock cording take the stabilization. You yourself are going to be the tripod, no pun intended. Take a proper Weaver stance. Whichever dominant foot you got, 12 o'clock, non-dominant foot, 9 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock actually. 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Museums, can't take a tripod. Clubs, concerts, street photography. You want to drop your ISO down a stop? You don't want to shoot at 6400? You want to drop the ISO back some? You can do that. This is, this should be sold in stores. You would have to custom fit it for each individual person, obviously so. depending how tall they are, whether they're fat or not like me. So you're going to actually have to adjust this as far as the stretch, so that with this, it's perfect. But with your camera strap, or my sling, or like a Black Rapid sling, whatever you got, you can keep this always attached. So if your camera is on your Black Rapid strap, this is going to be attached and it's not going to interfere with your camera hanging off on your side. If you hang your camera around your neck, it's not going to interfere. My own sling creation, which is the best camera sling I've ever used, it's my own invention, doesn't interfere. It hangs right over here. This hangs right over here like this. Hangs right out of the way. So with your camera strap, as you normally bring your camera up, this isn't going to interfere. So it's not like you have to sit there and hand hold your camera. I just don't have my camera strap on right now. But I mean, your camera strap, Black Rapid, whatever it is you use, Black Rapid or normal neck strap, work perfectly. It will work perfectly. One advantage too, additional advantage that I noticed, and I didn't think about it at the time, until I was actually doing a slight jog to rush to something to take a picture. I had a no-duh moment in the late evening, is that on my camera strap with this attached, this serves a dual purpose, excuse me, I've been sick today. That on my camera strap, it doesn't matter what sort of camera strap you got, your camera's going in and out like this. If you're walking quickly, this actually lashes your camera if you have it on your Black Rapid. If you have your camera on your neck strap, it lashes your camera from doing this number. So it's lashing your camera against your body, and it's serving a dual purpose to let you lower your shutter speeds. Street photography, clubs, concerts, museums, concert halls. Let you drop your ISO for street photography, or whatever it is you need to drop it for. It does work. Thank you for liking this. This is really an awesome mod. I'm not just saying that. This is an awesome mod, and it damn well works. Take my word for it. It's going to cost you $1 to build one. This is shock cord. You know what shock cord is, right? Stretchy, elastic shock cord. I recommend this stuff. There's lots of stretchy stuff you could use, but I recommend shock cord. I think if you go down to wherever they sell this at, I think it's like 20 cents a foot. Or you can probably go on eBay and buy 100 foot of it for like $5 or something. You use this stuff for everything. Anyway, thank you for watching, and this mod does work. I've been using it for a long time. Dual purpose, drop your shutter speed, and lashes your camera. Awesome. You can't deny it that it's awesome. It may look goofy, but it works. It works. Okay? Thank you. Like this video and drop me a buck or two. Go tell me to jump off a cliff. Whatever makes you happy. But you can't deny that it works, because it does work. Bye.